Here we presents the top 5 best espresso machines. Starting at number 5, De'Longhi EC680M. It's all too easy to recklessly spend thousands of dollars in pursuit of the perfect home espresso. If all you crave are modest cafe-style drinks, then a budget machine will do the trick, and for a tenth of the price. Splurging a little, however, does have its rewards. Case in point is the $300 De'Longhi Dedica, which has the power to pull lots of flavor from finely ground and lightly roasted coffee beans, a feat beyond the abilities of cheaper espresso makers. Of course, the Dedica can't match the raw brewing abilities of professional caliber appliances. For instance, while the machine has more reliable temperature control than its low-cost rivals, it's by no means flawless. Likewise, the extremely fine grounds that more expensive espresso makers transform into concentrated coffee ambrosia regularly bring the Dedica to its knees. Standing 13 inches tall by 6 inches wide and stretching 13 inches deep, the De'Longhi Dedica is certainly less bulky than drip brewers such as the Bonavita BV1900TS. It is noticeably thinner and taller than its simpler sibling, the De'Longhi EC155 Pump Espresso, and flaunts a more sophisticated chassis complete with plenty of shiny stamped metal and faux chrome plastic surfaces. Unfortunately, though, the big steam control knob is either open wide or closed shut completely. I prefer the more nuanced handling of a free-spinning steam dial, a feature De'Longhi incorporates into its EC155 model. You'll find the Dedica's brew head front and center on the machine. It accepts a metal portafilter implement, essentially a handle on one end and round basket on the other. You use the Gaggia to both load the machine with grounds and brew espresso shots under extreme temperatures and pressures. To that end, De'Longhi includes a pair of silver-colored metal filter inserts that snap snugly into place within the basket. The shallow single-shot filter accepts 7 grams of coffee, while the deeper dual-shot filter maxes out at between 12 grams and 14 grams depending on grind size. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. Gaggia RI938046 Classic Pro. The Gaggia Classic Pro RI9380 espresso machine is an update on the Gaggia 14101 Classic. Gaggia has kept all the great points about the previous machine, and only updated the machine with a quieter operation and a bit more modern style built. The Gaggia RI9380 really does make a great espresso, and in an exceptionally well-priced machine. We would have liked Gaggia to have thought a bit more about the usability of the machine. But if you're willing to get this espresso maker set up right, and you're willing to take the time to learn how to make a great espresso, this machine might just knock your socks off. The Gaggia RI9380 Classic is not the most elegant of Gaggia espresso machines. It could just be personal preference. But we always like a bit of the classic aesthetic in our espresso machines. The Gaggia RI9380 doesn't really have any of that. One thing to keep in mind is that you will want a good coffee grinder for this machine. A cheap coffee grinder isn't going to allow you to get the best out of this machine. It's a one-time, but nonetheless additional cost, and we would hate it for you guys not to be able to get the best out of an espresso machine like this. These are only some questions you should ask yourself. Focus on knowing your preferences better, and find an espresso maker that fits those perfectly. The Gaggia Classic Pro could be a great pick if you want cafe-style espresso at home, at a fraction of the cost of commercial espresso machines. It's a space saver, and it has a look and feel that is easy to like and get used to. Halfway of my listed number 3, Philips 3200. I've noticed for some time that the manufacturers of super automatic espresso machines are saying goodbye to overdesigned products. While in the past, there was no such thing as too complex or too high-tech, the latest generation of super automatics are reverting to simple usability and functionality. Although the Philips 3200 doesn't officially include Latago in its name, it still features the same type of milk system as the Philips 5000 Latago series. This system was touted as hot stuff at IFA 2018. And there's some truth in that. That's because the automatic system doesn't have any tubes of its own, and consists of just 2 easily cleaned parts. The controls and menu navigation are also easy to use. There's no display, only touch buttons. Depending on the function, these are supplemented with a 3-step illuminated scale icon. In the Philips 3200 video review, I mentioned that this manufacturer is once again playing a confusing game of 3-card Monte by offering super automatic espresso machines with very similar model numbers, but very different price tags. As always, the devil is in the detail, and the infernal figures in the product codes. Our model is called the Philips 3200 fully automatic espresso machine with Latago. Many of you would like a comparison with the 2200. The Philips 3200 also has another claim to its name. I was pretty fed up with the brand after the Philips Latago's mixed reviews and the disastrous appearance at IFA in 2019. But this sensible super automatic machine has restored some of my faith. That's something too, I guess. Coming in at number 2. Mr. Coffee Cafe Barista. If you're in the market for an espresso machine, you have probably been warned more than once about the looming price point of this new addition to your kitchen. Many people are under the impression that an espresso machine worth anything at all is sure to cost you an arm and a leg, but with the Mr. Coffee Cafe Barista, that can change. With a comparable price point to many quality drip brewers, the Cafe Barista boasts a built-in milk frother and a variety of brew modes. Keep on reading to see if this basic, bargain espresso machine is right for you. A common question about espresso machines is why are they so expensive? While espresso machines of all types come at a range of price points, there is some truth to the saying you get what you pay for. The Mr. Coffee Cafe Barista is a solid bargain buy, but naturally exemplifies the validity of the trade-off between price and quality. Like with all inexpensive espresso machines, use the Barista or going to find yourself sacrificing some of the consistency of your espresso and coffee drinks. Let's face it, Mr. Coffee is not known for their build quality. The exterior is black plastic and depending on which color you select, the front is covered with a thin veneer of brushed or painted metal. Many users report that brand new units need to have vinegar run through them in order to work properly. While some cleaning of new devices is to be expected, this process seems unusually onerous for breaking in a budget espresso machine. The Mr. Coffee Cafe Barista Espresso and Cappuccino Maker is a perfect example of getting what you pay for. Does it make passable espresso? Yes, most of the time. Is it a great espresso maker? The answer is, unequivocally, no. Ultimately, the machine is hampered by its lack of consistency, plastic laden body, and poorly designed milk reservoir. This machine is worth considering for espresso beginners, but certainly will fall short of your expectations if you are looking to step up your cappuccino game. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. And number 1. De'Longhi 15 Bar Pump. Being new to espresso culture can make your head swimming. From the host of features that each model comes with, to the wild swing in pricing, it's hard to figure out where to start. In your espresso adventures, you want to start off on the right foot. That's why in our De'Longhi EC680M Espresso and Cappuccino Maker review, we make sure you don't lose a buck in deciding if this machine is the right for you. Some machines take a while to heat up while others, like the Gaggia baby class, are known for heating up quickly. Some models come with a double boiler that allows steaming milk to be done simultaneously with a shot being pulled, keeping everything piping hot at the same time. The quantity that a machine can handle is a serious consideration, because things like the time needed to heat the water can make the difference between everyone with piping hot cups, or a line of grumpy sleepheads stretching from the coffee maker out the door. Designed to be a convenient, no-fuss espresso and cappuccino machine, the De'Longhi EC155 is a make-life-easy type of brewer. Aside from the easy operation of the brew cycle, the self-priming system creates a smooth startup without needing to prime manually, meaning the process is automatic, convenient, and hands-off. Just turn it on, start your brew, and stop it once you have the desired amount of espresso. The De'Longhi EC155 15 Bar Pump Espresso and Cappuccino Maker works well for anyone who wants the ease of making espresso, cappuccinos, and lattes at home, but isn't looking to make a big investment. Listed at a great price, with standard features and a few extras, this espresso and cappuccino machine is a fantastic espresso tricycle. It will get you where you need to go as you get the feel of brewing. We hope you enjoyed our De'Longhi EC155 review. Have you tried this espresso and cappuccino maker? Let us know what you thought in the comments. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.